Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of that Bayern Leverkusen crew. In this episode we've got some very big games. We've got Real Madrid, we've got Dortmund and Bayern Munich, as well as this game up against Hoffenheim. And before I tell you why this game is such a big game, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel and check out other content on my channel. And yeah, this game up against Hoffenheim is a big game because we're currently at 2 points behind Wolfsburg, who are ahead of us in 4th place. And Wolfsburg plays Bayern Munich and on this game week that we're seeing right now. So if Bayern Munich beat Wolfsburg and we beat Hoffenheim, we'll go up into 4th place, which is where we want to finish this season. So let's get into this game. I'm going to play the full game. I'm only going to show you like the key highlights, which is probably just one of the goals. Just get into this game up against Hoffenheim and hope for a win. Okay, just hold off the defender. It's over to Hudson-Odoi. Andrik now. Andrik. Okay, how's that gone in then? How has that gone in? I want to see. I mean, I'll take it. But how in the world is that shot gone in? Andrik gets himself a rare goal. Has he scored? I feel like he has scored in this series. Probably in like the first 2 episodes he scored. I want to see how this went in. Yeah, I'll set the foot shot for Andrik. And we're going to get a good angle on this. Let's see how it went in. Keeper just misreads it. Okay. But still Barman should be making that save. But we're 1-0 up, so we'll take it. Oh, come on. No. Okay, Hideki. Okay, how? How have we conceded that, man? Jabby now. That's good work from him. Why is Frimpong all the way up here? Patrick Schick, come on, that's a goal. Patrick Schick, that's a goal. 2-1. Patrick Schick. He scores the same goal over and over again, I feel like. A ball into the box, or a run into the box, and a shot across goal. That is Patrick Schick's bread and butter. He doesn't score any other goal other than that right now. He scored a bicycle kick at one point, but ever since then, they sort of kept it basic. And we're 2-1 up here. I can't, because they're playing some weird football right now. What is that, man? What is that for a goal? This is why I don't play base. I've got it turned on. I turned it back on for this episode. But you just concede some like stupid goals. Look at this. Turns around as a random back heel, or goes right into the player. And I'm stood right in front of him. And I can't get the block off. Okay, we'll win that. Okay. Oh, shit now. Schick draws away the defenders. Oh, Schick. He buries that one, no. 30 seconds left on the clock, and we get a late winner. Adam Hošek gets the goal. That run with Patrick Schick, we've seen that happen a couple of times. He usually does it for Florian Wirtz, for him to get a goal, but he does it for Schick, not for Schick, but he does it for Hošek this time. Draws a couple of defenders away. And he's able to just go 1-on-1 with one defender, get the angle for the shot, and put it into the back of the net. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the game. A 3-2 victory here against Hoffenheim. A bit of a tense game. Both teams, you can tell, are good teams in this season. But we get the win in the end, and let's continue with the episode. Okay, for this game against Bochum, we're going to do the highlights for this one with the second team, because I don't trust simulations. Let's get into this one, and let's get a win. I'm just going to show you like the goals that we score in this game, so let's get into this. Okay, so we've got a subtle run here, 20 minutes in. Can this be our goal for the game? We've got Shade. Oh, Shade here. On the run, plays it into the box, into Adley, and that should be 1-0. There we go. Simple as that, and we're 1-0 up here against Bochum. And Wolfsburg beat Bayern Munich, so we technically do get closer to one team. We stay 2 points behind. Wolfsburg will get 2 points closer to Bayern, who are 54 points. We're on 50 right now. So a win here will put us up to 53, and depending on Bayern's game, will put us a lot closer to them. We get a crossing opportunity here. Obviously, with this second team, we don't have like a tall striker in the box. Well, what was that? I didn't even touch anything there. That was just what the game was wanting me to do. I had to defend a corner here, 47th minute here for Bochum. Hopefully it doesn't screw me over like that attack just there. But again, just maybe run out like a million miles per hour into a player without me even touching the controller. Okay, Bochum have a solo run here, 52nd minute. I'm not sure how this has even happened. Look at our defensive line. This is one thing they need to improve. Like, the defensive like shape in Simmons, but Bacco gets back and deals with it. So we're lucky in that aspect. But we've got a corner here, 58th minute. I'm going to whip this one in. I sink it over and it's into the box. Comes there to Shad. Sinkgraven on the strike and it's saved by Lyman. That was a great shot from Sinkgraven. Get a counter attack here. I'm going to look up how to say his name after this game. Because I feel bad for anyone who's actually German who gets annoyed at me mispronouncing it. Get Paulinho now. Paulinho. Trivella strike. I wanted that on the other foot. We get a 1-0 win over Bochum now, so let's get into our next game, which is the Real Madrid game, which is a game I'm dreading to play, but we've got to do it. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are, the Champions League quarterfinals up against Real Madrid. Obviously the team that won the competition last year, and we're up against the best goalkeeper in the world because he won the Leverkusen award, and Karim Benzema, who won the Ballon d'Or. They're two of the best players in the world football right now. Let's get into this game and hopefully not get embarrassed by Real Madrid and actually put up a fight. It's took way too long to on the ball. Way too long on the ball there. Benzema, Andrik. Benzema, start. Benzema. In what world though is Benzema pulling out all the skill moves in that situation? No, it's not. You know what I mean? It's not pulling out like a. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a roulette, but you do it on the ball. A skill move there. It's not pulling that out. Benzema is not pulling it out in real life. But we got 1-0 down here to Real Madrid. So try to get a goal to make it level. Capie, Rodrigo, and that's 2-0. That all came from, I think, I'm not sure who it was, putting a slide tackle and they slide tackle the complete opposite direction to the way they should have gone.
Well, as the replay shows us, Modric picks out the pass to beat that defensive line, and there's certainly no doubt.
Following Wirtz, Wirtz to get himself a goal, following Wirtz to shoot, and it's wide. Oh, come on, man. Okay, well, it's going to be 3-0 because I apparently can't say penalties on this game. I know I said one last episode, but I've got such bad luck on penalties this year. Benzema goes bottom right, and it's 3-0. This game's over. How's that worked out? It's 4-0. You know what? We're out of the Champions League. It was inevitable. That was going to happen. Our team just isn't good enough right now. So we're just going to make the executive decision to save myself a lot of time in real life. And to save time in this episode, we're going to jump to result. And anyway, actually, we'll get 2 goals. Patrick Schick and Nimmerby get 2 goals. Interesting. For this game up against Borussia Dortmund, and I currently sit top of the table, so it's a very big game. As you can see, they actually have Bellarabi because I did sell him to them. I kind of forgot about that. I'm surprised actually I was starting him. So it's a game for him to play against us, but we're going to play this game and I'm going to show you just the goals that we score and they score, because in reality, Dortmund will score quite a few goals, I imagine. Considering they're top of the table, I expect them to be a good team. Let's get into this one. Wasn't a bad cross, but we couldn't get anyone on the end of it. Javier now. We're by Patrick Schick. Patrick Schick just hit that. Patrick Schick, that's 1-0. We're 1-0 up against the league leaders. This is a big victory if we can get this. Because not only will we'll keep in 5th place, like 2 points behind Wolfsburg. I don't know who they're facing, but it'll be a big victory to beat Dortmund as well. A big statement of intent. And Patrick Schick looks like he's trying to prove me wrong here, which I like to see. So I don't want to get that into Andrik. Okay, that's a poor chance from me. Yeah, Bellarabi. It's into Haller. And Capia. It's into Haller and it's 1-1. I just knew that we're going to score in this game. But just before half time, it's the worst time to concede. Not only because it's very annoying because it happens all the time in FIFA, but because obviously I've just controlled this game for so long, and a shot like this ends up in the back of the net. It's a good shot, but it shouldn't be that open. No one's marking him. No one's even marking Bellingham as well there. That's poor defending from us. Don't looking good, Bellarabi. Bellarabi when Capia gets back and deals with it with Sadios, and somehow wins the ball there. No, not Bellarabi. Anyone but Bellarabi, man. Bellarabi, how? What is our defence right now, man? And Caleb Bellarabi scores against us and celebrates as well. They've had 2 shots, I think. I think they've had 2 shots on target and scored 2 goals. I'm not even joking. Now, what is Frimpong doing there? Patrick Schick now. Patrick Schick get across the goal. Get across the goal and hit that. Patrick Schick. And it's 2-2. It's 2-2 here. Probably should have got the ball. But it's 2-2. I might make a change. I might bring on Holschek. Hopefully he can have a good performance against Dortmund. But it's a great goal here. Great run from Schick. And it's the second of the game. And we're now 2-2. A draw into Gladbach. It was pick a draw into Gladbach, I just heard. So if we can somehow orchestrate a late win here. Holschek, can he do it again for us? Yes he can. 71st minute, Adam Holschek, his first touch of the game, is a goal. And right now, we will beat the league leaders and we'll go ahead of Wolfsburg in the table. Because they're drawing to Mönchengladbach. Kobo is asking his defence where they were, why Holschek was able to just run through here. You can see no one picks him up and it's a great finish from him as well. That's a fantastic finish. He just leans, places it in the top corner, puts power behind it, and nothing Greg Kobo can do about that one. The ball away, because Paulinho just didn't make a good run. Oh, Bellingham into Haller, and that's 3-3. Just so annoying. So annoying. I could see that coming. The second we lost that ball, he knew we were going to score. But it is what it is. You know, this is why the leaders are resilient. Like, look at that defending, man. Like, what can I do? Like, I can only mark the player that's ahead of me. I need that AI to actually do something, not just allow Haller to be wide open. And it's a 3-3 draw. Up against Dortmund, it's a good game, to be honest. To draw against the league leaders is a good result, but I feel like we should have won that game. Okay, for this game up against Real Madrid, let's just be honest, I'm going to get knocked out no matter what. Even if I play this and play a good game, I'm gonna lose to Real Madrid. They are just too good. So we're going to make the executive decision to quick sim this one and just leave it up to fate. If we somehow pull back a comeback, then it is where it is, but if we go out, it is where it is as well. We're just not ready for this stage of the Champions League yet, clearly. So we're going to sim this. So we've got to go against Bayern Munich next, which I want to get in this episode, and we get a 2-0 loss. 6-2 in aggregate, we lose to Real Madrid. I just saw that coming anyway. I'm not upset that we got knocked out by Real Madrid. I just knew it was going to happen, and it's just the way the world is. Okay, this game up against Bayern Munich is actually a very big game for us. Obviously, it's Bayern Munich, but as you can see, we're going to bring him back to sober into the centre position. He's got a minus obviously because it's his first game back. But he's still an 80-rate defender, so it's still going to be very good next to Jonathan Tah. And we're going to start Amin Adli up front because Patrick Schick is too tired to play this game after that Sunday game against Real Madrid, so let's not waste any time. Let's get into this one and hopefully show the fight we did against Dortmund, but this time get the win we deserve up against Bayern Munich. Okay, there. Great end-to-end game right now. But I just know that the second Bayern Munich pull the trigger, they're probably going to score. And why did I say that? Why did I say that? I just felt it coming. You just feel when you're going to concede in FIFA, you just know. Especially when you play FIFA for so long, you get like a sort of like a sixth sense for when you're going to concede. And in fact, we couldn't get close to them here. Every time I got close, they would turn, and then that there, I just knew we were going to concede. How's that happened then? Okay, they're going to whip that across. Hideki, what is that positioning, lad? What is that positioning? Two 2-0 down here to Bayern. It's just, I feel like this episode's just a reality check, you know what I mean? We've had some decent performances. Like, you know, we sort of looked at ourselves differently, and then Bayern Munich, Real Madrid and Dortmund just go, you know what? No, we're better than you. But Hideki, he should be doing so much better there. Andrik now is decent from range. Andrik is decent from range. And it's gone just wide again. How much closer can we get? You can't get much closer than that without going in. Diaby though is in here. Diaby. Diaby, that's great work. Diaby! Neuer saved that. I thought that. How's it not gone in? I need to know how this doesn't end up in the back of the net. That's a great save. That's just Manuel Neuer for you. Frimpong plays it through to Diaby. Diaby's in here. Diaby! How? 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 What more can I do? What more can I do? Twice now I should have scored in this game. Comes there to Palacios. We're going to hit that. Palacios. Oh my god. Honestly. What else can I do? How close have I should have scored like 4 goals this game. Sober again. It's just so good in this game that even with a -2. Florian Wirtz. Okay, this is a goal. Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz buries it. Okay. Get the ball. We'll take a point if we can get one. Come on, lads. The defender just fell asleep here. They didn't think about Florian Wirtz, and this time we finally beat Manuel Neuer. Our team just fell apart. Like, we had like 5 minutes where we could have got like a goal, and the team just went, you know what? We're just gonna forget how to play football. And Ledecky finally decides to make a save. But it's gonna be a 2-1 loss there to Bayern. It's where no, it isn't. Is where it is. Like, we deserve so much more from this game. The amount of times I came so close to scoring, but it's a 2-1 loss to Bayern, and let's just move on. Get up against Schalke here. They are bottom of the Bundesliga table, so I'm going to sim this game, and knowing my luck, we're going to lose like 4-0 or something. Going to sim this. Oh, I should have put Tapsoba back in the team. Get a 3-1 victory. Patrick Schick, how many goals did they score? Patrick Schick scores 2 and Diaby gets a goal. Okay, so we do get a win at least. Okay, for this game up against Leipzig, we're going to play the highlights. So I can see a slightly edited the team a little bit. I pushed the wingers further up the pitch, which should help us out a little bit more in creating chances going forward. But we're going to play the highlights here up against Leipzig. We're playing Gvardiol at left back. He can play left back, but I would not play him left back over. I'm playing Camper at left mid as well, but let's get into this game. Hopefully get a win over the league leaders. If we do, then that's great. But if we don't, then it is what it is. Okay, 12 minutes in, Leipzig get an attack here. I can tell we're going to have to defend quite a lot of attacks because it's the way it goes. So I probably should have played this game and showed you the highlights, as in like the goals that I scored. And I'm actually playing it with Timo Werner now. Super Timo. Coming forward into Lima, into Nkunku. He might could be joining Chelsea. Gets it into Diallo. The centre back goes all the way up there. But we get an attack ourselves here, 24th minute. We're hoping for at least a point in this game. Okay, Anthony now. Right now. In here to Demabai. Through here. Okay. Schick, why are you just sleeping, fam? Why was Patrick Schick just asleep there? Like, what was that? Okay, Kevin Campbell plays it into Werner. And we'll deal with Nkunku there. Now they have another attack here, 38th minute. Can we deal with this one? Here's Nkunku again. To Timo Werner. Timo Werner back to Nkunku. Clearly the creator for this team right now. Covered Lima. Covered Lambert as well there. Plays it forward to Werner. But Frimpong deals with Werner there, luckily. Now we have an attack here, 47th minute. Can we play a ball over the top to Diaby? That'd be nice if we could. Oh, Diaby's not even making a run. And that ball was horrific. If Diaby was making a run there, that would have not been a great ball. No way to defend this solo run here. With only one centre back all the way back. It is Jonathan Tah, luckily. Jonathan Tah just asserts himself there. Okay, this is a great chance. It's a great chance for a 71st minute, a solo run. Who is it on the ball? Is it going to be? It's Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, a chance to prove what I doubt was wrong. Hudson-Odoi across the goal. Hudson-Odoi gets us a goal to put his head against the league leaders. to prove all the doubters wrong, the people that would have been saying, you know, in the world of football, this man is not ready for this, is not like the player for this team. He isn't scoring, he isn't getting assists. And we get a 1-0 win over Leipzig. Okay, so we're guaranteed Europa League football right now. Okay, so we've got 2 games left. Let's try and get Champions League football. Yeah, we're going to do the same as we just did. We're going to do the highlights against Hertha Berlin here, and hope to get a win in this game to put us within touching distance of Wolfsburg still. Hopefully they get a shock loss to Schalke. But let's get into this game and hopefully get a win and play well against Hertha Berlin. Okay, we got to save a penalty here. 2 minutes in. How's this even happened? It's actually even 1 minute in. We had a kick-off as well. Herdecki up against Rodrigo. A former Leeds man, and Herdecki makes a save. And now, is it Hudson-Odoi again? The man who got the winner against Leipzig. Can he get a goal here against Hertha Berlin? It'll be a big goal for our season. Hudson-Odoi plays it across. Diaby buries it. I did want it to go to Schick, but his run wasn't the best, and the ball went over to Diaby, and luckily he put the ball in the back of the net. And Hudson-Odoi is really turning up towards the end of the season here. Clearly pushing him a little bit more forward has unlocked Hudson-Odoi and Diaby. We have to defend a Hertha Berlin attack here, 14 minutes in. Obviously Hertha Berlin are quite a bit down us in the league, below us in the league, sorry. They're sat in 11th if I remember correctly. Okay, how's that worked out then? Okay, Richard, okay, there we go, Cappier deals with that one. Okay, now we have an attack of our own here, 33rd minute. Can we get a comfortable win against Hertha Berlin? That'd be nice. If we get to just flex our, like, you know, our prowess. Diaby now. Mr. Diaby. Is it over? Oh, I wanted to return the favour. Okay, we've got a free kick here. 46th minute here, Dembélé standing over it. I might shoot this, you know, just to see what happens. But it's one of those angles where, like, a shot isn't really expected, but could go in. Okay, Dembélé hits this, Dembélé, and it's saved by Jarcine. That's a great save, to be fair. We've got a crossing opportunity here, 59th minute, sorry. And we're going to cross this in. So I am going to get it to Diaby, and Diaby's going to shoot, and come on game. They've got to let them, like, run on their rebounds and stuff like that, because I'm going to get a follow-up shot there and probably score that. Gonna play it all the way across a Duke on the ball now. But Kasunu, who's been brought on, deals with that one. Love to see it. 65th minute here, we got a free kick that we have to try and build up play from. So gonna play that one short here to Holshek, who's been brought on. The man who got a couple of big goals in this episode. Diaby now. And Cappier whips it in towards Florian Wirtz. Isn't really the man you want to crosses it into, but Diaby shoots, and it's saved by Jarcine, sorry. Can we get another attack here? We really do need to get one more goal, because I don't trust that Hertha Berlin aren't going to get an attack and make good of it. Florian Wirtz now. Florian Wirtz, get that out to Diaby. Diaby now. Oh, it's just too fast for his own good. Oh, we'll get a penalty. Okay. 86th minute. He was taking it. Holshek's taking it right now, but who's our best penalty taker? If I remember correctly, it's Dembélé. It's actually Tapsoba. Okay, well, Tapsoba's going to take this. The centre-back. Can Tapsoba put the ball in the back of it? Yes, he does. Top left. Tapsoba back from his 3-month injury. That was a great episode in this return. He played well in the games that we played, and obviously in the game against Bayern, he played well in, but we lost that game, and he gets himself a goal here to mark his return. And we get a 2-0 win over Hertha Berlin, and let's get into our final game of the episode. Okay, final league game of the season here up against Frankfurt isn't really worth anything because we're going to get Europa League football anyway. We can't get Champions League football. That's guaranteed. Wolfsburg are just too far ahead of us. That loss to Bayern Munich in this episode and that draw to Dortmund really ruined us. And yeah, we're going to just run with this team again and hopefully get a win against Frankfurt to end the season and just make it a little bit quicker. We're going to play the highlights of this one and hopefully get a win up against a team that are 11 points behind us in the league. Let's get into this one and hopefully get a win to end our season. Here we go, it's a corner from Frankfurt here, 8 minutes in. Hopefully we can do so. Like I mentioned, I want to end the season on a high, not a low. We're going to whip this one in, and we're going to clever it there with Tapsoba. We're only as far as their player. And then Patrick Schick shows his physicality there and defends it. Okay, we got a penalty here. Tapsoba is our best penalty taker, I believe, or is it Demirbay? Demirbay's over it, so it might be him. We're going to check though. It actually is Tapsoba. Tapsoba to go 2 for 2 in this episode. Going to go top left again here. Tapsoba this time, the keeper saves it. Kevin Trapp makes the save. And now we're going to attack 32nd minute in here. Hudson-Odoi has really stepped up this episode ever since that Real Madrid game. We've already seen what it's about, but Tuta just, okay, game. I'm on the ball. I was on the ball there. I could have scored with DRB there. But yeah, Hudson-Odoi in this episode has been very good ever since that Real Madrid game. He's really shown me what he's about, and next season I'm very excited to see what he can do. Flying Verts with that one in. Flying Verts, it's a decent cross. Tapsoba. Yeah, being Jonathan Tah. Demirbay, back to Tah. Mr. Diaby. We need someone who's more... Oh, okay, Demirbay, what was that pass, man? Okay, 43rd minute here, we're getting an attack to defend. Up we get from Frankfurt. Bringing the ball forward here. Mikola Mawani, the young French striker, dealt with by Tapsoba though. We're getting an attack here, 58th minute. It should be a goal, man. If it's Patrick Schick on our board, it should be a goal. It is Patrick Schick up against Kevin Trapp. Patrick Schick makes it 1-0, puts us 1-0 up here. Patrick Schick in those positions. I just feel so confident with him in those like sort of shooting positions that he was in. He scored a couple of those this episode, I believe, and throughout this season. Now we're getting another attack here, 69th minute to make it 2-0. Is it Patrick Schick again, or have we brought in Holshek or Adley? It's Patrick Schick to get himself a second. We're going to lay it off to the youngster who's hit the crossbar. How's he hit the crossbar there? That's a penalty. Come on. How's he hit the penalty? How's he hit the crossbar there? I score it to him, give the youngster a chance to score. And he hits the crossbar. Patrick Schick this time. Okay, he's going to have to actually lay it off here, because the defender was going to deal with him. But why not? Travella from Ranger. Okay, that was... Okay. So it's a 1-0 win to end our season here. Kind of hope Shad or Shade or Scad or whatever happened, that's his name. I'll have a look at this after this episode. But we've got a 1-0 win to end our season. Let's get into the player stats and talk about how the season went and my plans for next season. As you can see, the league table was going to end like this. Leipzig won the title 1 point ahead of Dortmund and Bayern. And I think our draw to Dortmund actually ruined their title chances. So we kind of gave the title to Leipzig for their first title. German fans of football won't really enjoy it if that happened in real life. But we finished in 5th place. We get Europa League football for next season. We didn't play too bad. We only had 6 losses this whole season. We picked up 9 draws, which is a lot. We only got 2 more than Leipzig, but you can see they've got 23 wins. And we need to score a few more goals. Our defensive record is actually quite good. We've got a very good defence. Yeah, Europa League football next season is going to be very good for us. I think we can win that competition. With a couple of changes, maybe a new goalkeeper next season. So Hideki, bring in a new goalkeeper. I've got a couple of options in my mind that I want to bring in. But yeah, show you the player stats and show you how the players have performed this season. Okay, as you can see, Patrick Schick, despite me not thinking he's done the best, he's actually done quite well for himself. 28 goals and 6 assists. Mustiabi with 10 and 7. Demirbay 6 and 5. Following Verts 5 and 3. Verts, I think I kind of have a plan with him. Like if a team like Bayern, PSG, like Man City come in for him, and they give me like a lot of money for him, I'm probably gonna accept it. But next season we need, hopefully Adley's like potentially didn't drop too much. He only played 6 games because Asmin was playing originally, and he just wasn't getting game time. But I feel like he has played a lot more than that. Surely he has. Surely he's played more than 6 games this season. Singlov played more than him. I don't get how that's happened when they're in the same team, but it's where it is. Hudson-Odoi, as we saw towards the end of the episode, he's really sort of stepped up, and we're going to convert him to a left wing here. Same with Diaby. We're going to convert them both to wingers here. because that's their new positions. They were left mid and right mid before, but we put him on a winger development plan, and we're going to improve his pace and finishing. I feel like next season Hudson-Odoi is going to be a very big player for us. Same with this man, Moussa Diaby. Now obviously he's 88 rated, Patrick Schick is 87, so like in a way I usually do career modes is based on who's the highest rated player. Like if there's, say like a highest rated player was 84, then perhaps I'd look to sell Diaby. Because there's only one better than Patrick Schick, I'm going to keep Diaby for next season. Yeah, transfer plans next season, I'm just going to go through that real quickly. We're gonna sell Hideki here because obviously he's 33. He's gonna start dropping his overall eventually, and we can get a decent amount of money from him next season. We're gonna keep throwing money to be a backup goalkeeper. We're gonna give him more game time because he played 19 games to be fair, but that obviously is throughout all the like the other team he played for. And Capia, he played very well this season. Our back line is very good. I'm definitely happy with like our defence. We are looking to improve Frimpong's defensive capabilities. I've got him on a development plan which improves him defensively. Obviously Carstensen came in January, and he actually did alright when we played him. Hopefully he can grow a little bit more next season. Same with Dardai as well, because it looks like a decent talent. How many games did he end up playing? He's played 14 games this season. Okay, Andrik, like midfield is a thing that I think we could sell one of these two. We could sell Andrik and bring in a younger CDM, or we could sell Demirbay and bring in a younger centre mid. There are two options. Paulinho, we also convert him to a left wing. Can we convert him yet? No, we can't. Okay. We're going to keep him because obviously he's a decent talent. We learned out Demir in January because he wasn't getting the game time for us. Hopefully next season I can give him more game time. But that's also going to keep him. Sinkgraven, I think we're going to keep as well. I already mentioned Florian Wirtz. If we get a big offer, I'm going to sell him. Obviously only to a team like Bayern, PSG or Man City. I think they're the three teams if they come in for him, and Juventus. If those three teams come in for him, I'll listen to the offers, and if they give me the money I want for him, they can have him. And I think I wouldn't actually sign a replacement. I would give Holshek the game time and maybe bring in another youngster to play behind him, or give him Mary the game time. But obviously that's up to you guys. If you think I should bring into a replacement for Florian Wirtz, maybe bring back Julian Brandt. Kai Havertz is there a replacement? Or we could sign another world-class youngster that plays a cam role. And yeah, we've got a bunch of youth academy players that I'm going to be learning that next season, just to give them game time. I'm hoping Kevin here can have a big season next season, because he looks like a decent talent. Obviously I touted him the next Leroy Sané last episode. He actually just reminded me a little bit of Leroy Sané. But yeah, he's done quite well for himself. In terms of like gameplay, he feels good. He just hasn't got the like finishing capability to score yet, but hopefully he will get that if I can get my words out here. Diaby obviously is Moussa Diaby. He's incredible. I mean, Adley hopefully can grow more next season, as I mentioned. Asmoon, we're going to sell him, and we're going to loan out Ika Bravo again, because we have a certain youth academy player that we've had this whole time, but I've kept him for season 2. As a striker, is our homegrown talent, and next season he will come into the team. He'll be our third choice striker behind Adley and Schick. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys how good he looks. He looks incredible. Can't wait to use him. But yeah, let me know transfer plans. Where you think I should, who you think I should bring in to replace Florian Wirtz if we sell him? If you think we should sell Demirbay or Andrik, and who we should bring in to replace them, and who should we bring in to be goalkeeper? Our number 1 goalkeeper. We're gonna sell Hideki next season. And yeah, that's gonna call it for this episode. Let's just go over to the team sheet so you can see the team in all its glory. Obviously this is a season finale. I didn't plan it for it to be a season finale, but obviously it is going out the Champions League, kind of cut this episode a lot shorter than it was. So I just thought, you know, I'm going to end the season in this episode. Obviously a very good team we got on our hands here. It's been a fun season 1. And yeah, I'm going to edit this now, put it all together. And I'll see you guys in season 2, or in my next video, whatever it's going to be. And thank you guys for the support on the series actually as well before I end the video. I really do appreciate the support on this. And I'm going to keep giving you guys episodes just as long as you guys keep supporting it, because I'm enjoying playing this as a career mode right now, this series, and I'm enjoying seeing the feedback from you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.